Because I'm white, she asked me to leave the property. It is because I'm white. What else is it? Knock it off. Just don't tell me knock it off. I ain't sitting down here. Put them down and leave now or you're going to jail. Okay, where are you throwing your finger at people? I'm just wanting to know why she asked me to leave the property. Because I'm white. Because I'm white. You used to put on a mask. Well, you don't. I don't know what county you are, but in my county, my sheriff said it's an unlawful mandate. My sheriff said. Okay, guess what? I don't work for Darren. I work for town board. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is their problem. You're not even wearing your mask right. If you want to get to that. No, I'm telling you, it's because I'm white. Come here, it's because I'm white. It's because I'm white. Okay, this I'll put it down. I'll walk back out here. I'll walk back out here. But this is see, you racist. Knock it off. I need you to ask him in our presence to leave the store. Leave the store and I'll come back in because I'm white. You're doing that. No, you're not doing this. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Don't worry, I was filming him the entire time.
Micah says I got him on film.
Go!
Watching unrest playing out in Washington and seeing your mother right in the middle of it all. Well, that's what happened to this teenage girl who turned on her own mother by identifying her online. She told Stephen Fabian how she wrestled with that decision.
This dramatic video is at the heart of a family torn apart by the strife gripping the nation. A woman is punched in the face by a police officer after an intense confrontation in Washington, D.C. the night before the Capitol siege. The video was posted online where it was seen by the bloodied woman's daughter. She was stunned to realize it was her mom because she had no idea her mother was in Washington to attend President Trump's Stop the Steal rally. What went through your mind when you realized, hey, that's mom?
It was definitely very unsettling, especially because we do have very different views.
18-year-old Helena Duke of Boston says she got so incensed she outed her mom with this text. Hi, Mom. Remember the time you told me I shouldn't go to BLM protests because they could get violent? This you? Helena says she also outed her aunt and uncle, who were also at the rally. Helena doesn't know if her family went to the Capitol where the mayhem unfolded, but she knows that her mom is furious with her and says she was kicked out of the house after attending a Black Lives Matter rally in Boston. Her mom sent her a message after the tweet.
She told me that I was throwing away my life, that I was just, my life is ruined, and that my sister's life is on my hands.
We also spoke to Ashanti Smith, the private security officer who threw the punch. She says the crowd surrounded her and called her the N-word.
They were calling me saying that we all deserve to die, hang.
Were you in fear for your safety, for your life in that moment?
I was in fear for my life. They were trying to take my items. They were trying to take my mask off my face. They were hitting me and attacking me.
Smith was charged with assault. She has been suspended from her job. She says she appreciates Helena Duke's support.
She has reached out to me, and her friends have been showing a lot of support.
She felt that she was being threatened, and she retaliated, and I don't think she did anything wrong.
I've worked for like 17 years. I work all the time. I've been paying medical bills on my son for 9 years since he was born. And he was just diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and has to have insulin every 2 hours. I just got his prescription. It was $1,000. I couldn't pay for it. I now have to go in and tell my 9-year-old son I couldn't pay for it. I work a full-time job. My husband works a full-time job. I work third shift. I go to school during the day. How are you guys making it? Am I the only one struggling? How are you guys doing it?
How are you guys doing it? All right, Shalom, my commitment started by giving out honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and where I learn this truth, all right? So as you've seen in the clip, all right, these Edomites is falling, all right? these so-called white folks, which they are not white, they're red, they're falling. All right. You seen in the first clip, all right, Esau was acting a fool because they wanted him to put a mask on. He said, "You putting me out because I'm white. Put me out because I'm white." And then in the second clip, all right, you had the Edomite girl turn on her own mother, all right, for the Jake woman, all right. You know what I'm saying? She was basically the Edomite daughter is an advocate for the BLM nonsense, all right, and her mother, all right, is an advocate for Trump. All right, so they have a divide, which is in the scriptures as well. I'm going to get that too. All right, so they, you know what I'm saying, she shamed her mother publicly, all right, released her name and all that shit. And then she also mentioned her aunt and uncle as well. All right, showing you that the Edomite children are not with the Edomite, you know what I'm saying, parents, all right? A house divided. All right, and then in that last clip, you had the little Edomite woman crying, all right, because she couldn't, you know what I'm saying, afford her son's insulin and whatnot. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shemel Shah putting the plagues on you Edomites, all right, putting that pressure on you, all right? So, open up with the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 25. It say, "And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end." All right, and the physical counterpart of Satan on this earth is the Edomites, all right? You are, you know what I'm saying, you are of Satan, all right? As the scriptures say, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, all right? So you Edomites, all right, you're just the physical counterpart of Satan, all right? You are the devil's children, all right? And that's why what's happening to you is happening to you, all right? Let me get another precept. I had another one on. Let me go to Job 20 and verse 10. It say, "His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods." All right, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, that the Edomite, the girl was doing with her, you know what I'm saying, when she outed out her mother, right? Even the Jake woman said that the girl was reaching out to her. You know what I'm saying? The girl and her friends was reaching out to her and was being real supportive and all of that. All right, the Jake woman, all right, she got suspended for what she did, but yeah, the devil's children, all right, they with her. All right, let me go to verse 11. It says, "His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lay down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue." All right, because you Edomites are the wicked. All right, you're the children of Cain back today. You know what I'm saying, under the title of the Edomites. All right, just to let you know that. All right, you're the wicked. You've always been the wicked. All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 12, going to 51. It says, "Suppose ye that I am come to bring peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. All right. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother." All right, and that's what you've seen in that second clip, all right, when she flipped on her mother, all right, as well as her uncle and her, you know what I'm saying, her auntie. It say the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right, so that's what's, you know what I'm saying, you seeing take place, all right, that great divide, all right. We, in this truth, you know what I'm saying, we already have experienced this, all right, but we experience it on a spiritual right-hand side. You people of the world who Yahweh Shema ain't dealing with, you're going to experience it on the left-hand side, all right. You motherfuckers is going to be fighting each other, giving each other up, all of that, all right. Let's see, I got another precept. Let me see, what was it? I think it's in Proverbs. Let me see. It's like in 1 second, I can. All right, I'm going to read this. This is Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach, 21 and 27. It say, "When the ungodly curseth Satan, he curseth his own soul." All right, and who are the ungodly? The Edomites, all right? That's the ungodly, all right? We go to chapter 41. I'm staying in the book of Sirach. I'm going to go to 41. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to start at verse 5, all right? It say, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach. All right, it's gonna always have a never-ending shame. All right, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. All right, and that's what you're seeing with that young Edomite girl. All right, she's seeking to please, you know what I'm saying, the Jake woman. All right, because you know what I'm saying, she understands. All right, she's of that abominable nation. All right. And the scripture told you that, you know what I'm saying, he will make Esau's children, you know what I'm saying, forsaken. The scriptures also say it's going to be a shameful spewing on Esau's glory. All right. That's why that nigga is standing up in Walmart talking about, you don't want me in here because I'm white. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is hurt. And ultimately, that nigga is finished, all right? The Lord is finna knock that nigga out the box, all right? So I'm going to close out in this book right here. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 2. It say, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, and that's what you're seeing. All right, these Edomites. All right, they are the modern day Egyptians. All right, Esau is the modern day Egyptian. All right, Esau is the daughter of Babylon. All right, you find that out in Psalms 137, starting at verse 7 on down through 9. All right, Esau is the daughter of Babylon. All right, also in Isaiah 47. All right, starting at the top. It lets you know what I'm saying? The Edomites, those are the modern day Egyptians, all right? Let me read verse 1, Isaiah 19 and 1, prove it also. It say, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Most High Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. Ancient Egypt didn't go out like that, all right? Ancient Egypt went out, all right, through the Persians, all right, and the Medes, all right? That's how they went down. They didn't get melted. All right, the Lord didn't show up and melt them. All right, he's talking about, this scripture is talking about modern day Egypt, all right, which is America, all right, spiritual Egypt, all right, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, all right, according to Revelations 11 and 8, all right, the home of the Edomites, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll close out with that. You seen it, you know what I'm saying? It was funny to watch Esau fall, the red knights going down, all right. So, Yahweh Shemel Shai wrote this out. It was edifying. That was just a little quick hit, you know what I'm saying, for the morning. All honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai B'Shem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.